So welcome to today's MTD Daily News, talking every day to UK manufacturers, and today is no different. Remember to tune into our channel to hear from the latest industry figures and leaders of innovation and products. And I've got another one with us today, Leigh Howarth from M-CNC. Welcome to the show. How's things for you down in Somerset, Leigh?
A little different to they were a couple of weeks ago, that's for sure. And I'm sure that the rest of the country are going through the same trials and tribulations, not just in the engineering sector, but all sectors.
And tell us a little bit about M-CNC.
Well, we're a subcontract precision machining company. We've got fantastic capabilities to be able to produce precision complex parts, predominantly from steels, alloys and metals. We do some plastics, but it's certainly not our forte. What we're really good at, though, is the capability in terms of what we're able to offer our customer because of the broad range of our services that we can offer.
Now, you've gone, if you haven't seen M-CNC, check out their website. In fact, we've done a few videos at site. You've gone through some terrific growth curve, haven't you, in the last few years? Can you maybe tell us when the company was founded and how much you've grown, in the period of time since then?
It's certainly been phenomenal. The company was founded by Mark Wilde in 2011, and he effectively started off with a laptop and offering programming services. One of his clients then asked him to source some components, so he decided to bite the bullet. He bought a couple of machines, started off by himself, programming, operating like most small companies do. And then 2012, he took on his first employees, his first unit, and then he's gone from strength to strength.
I mean, the investment.
He was fortunate enough to win a nice contract, mainly because of it wasn't just for price, because it was because of the way Mark likes to operate, very precisely, very clear, concisely. We pride ourselves on on-time delivery, accurate parts being delivered on time in full. And after winning a few small orders, he managed to win a contract which we built our production cell around effectively, and the quantities rose from several hundred a week to several thousand a week. And since then, that contract, if you like, facilitated some further growth. And then after knocking on Mark's door in a previous role for several times and getting to know him a little bit, he told me of his plans, and I joined MCNC in 2017, where we had 9 employees and 7 machines, and effectively we've doubled in size year on year since then. We're now up to 35 employees. We've gone from 3,300 square feet to 21,000 square feet, and we've now got, I think, 21 CNCs, wire erosions. We've got several seats of CAD/CAM. We've got temperature controlled inspection with 3-meter CMM. All the
and
ball gauges.
It's a phenomenal story. I mean, what's the secret to success these days in UK manufacturing? You mentioned quite rightly that you've been on the other side of the fence, knocking on the door. But how do you keep pace? How do you manage to grow a business in the way you do? You mentioned, obviously, you've got very good customers, but you've got to satisfy them. You've got to be productive, efficient, and all of those factors, haven't you?
Yes, and predominantly, it's like any good sales guy will tell you, do what you say you're going to do. So we don't accept orders for the sake of accepting orders. If we can't hit the customer's requirements in terms of either specification or delivery, we respectfully decline. We do give them a true and reflective lead time. So if they want it in 6 weeks and we can't, and we can only do it in 6.5 or 7, we will say, look, we're sorry, we can't give you the 6, we'll give you the 7. And providing you're straight and honest with your customers in terms of your own capabilities, then that facilitates relationships. And I believe that the key to MCNC success has been relationship building with customers, doing what you say you are going to do, and ultimately having a team around us. And whether it's the guys on the shop floor, the store guy, the delivery guy, Maria answering the telephones, it's all about teamwork and making sure that we're all communicating effectively enough to be able to fulfill the customer's requirements in terms of each department, if you like.
Now, I want to touch briefly on technology. The technology that you offer within the company, you've got multi-pallet machines, multi-axis machines. Are these, having previously been in the line, as we've mentioned already once or twice, of selling maybe these machines, are they critical to you as a business in order to make you remain competitive?
I believe so, simply because of the capability and the technology and the accuracy of the components that certain customers require to be made. Our equipment, if you like, facilitates a greater capability, and it's built bridges and it's opened doors. Now, those doors haven't opened themselves. I'm not the best sales guy in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but I will say we've got a fantastic team behind us, and I've got an MD that isn't afraid to think outside of the box and invest in different ways of targeting and approaching more blue chip customers, shall we say, the primes and the first tiers and the second tiers. And after exhibiting at DSEI, Southern Manufacturing, networking like most sales guys do, and walking the boards at MAC, Paris Air Show, going to open houses, putting the effort in terms of developing relationships, I believe has been the key. And not overselling your promises. We'd like to undersell our promises.
Now, as we've mentioned already, you're at home at the moment, like a lot of us. But what are you doing within the medical sector? Have you been involved? Have you been approached? Are you making anything to help in the plight to fight this pandemic?
Well, like the rest of the country, and the only good thing I believe that's come out of this is that as a nation, we've all seemed to gel and get the bulldog spirit back. And yes, MCNC, as soon as the call came out, we filled in the necessary forms online and then approached the BSEI, Make UK, etc. Although we haven't been approached directly by government itself, we have been approached by a third party, and we've been asked to manufacture some valve body blocks for the ventilators. We're waiting on some final design changes, and if my phone does go, I might have to say, you guys might be able to listen in, you never know. But we're literally on the cusp of receiving notification to start machining, because these guys, they're going to be requiring, I believe that capacity is going to be ramping up to 1,000 a day. So even if we were to put all our spindles on it, we still wouldn't have enough capacity to be able to fill 1,000 units a day. So, but we want to do our bit. We want to help. Our material suppliers were great. They've come back with prices. Everybody's cutting their margins down, trying to be as cost effective and fair as people can. And I'm pleased to say none of our suppliers, at least not yet, have, how can I put it, taken advantage of the situation.
Excellent. So there you have it, Leigh Howarth. Now, if you haven't seen or heard of M-CNC before, visit their website. They really have a fantastic manufacturing facility, multi-pallet, multi-purpose machines servicing industry. And of course, as Leigh said, looking to help in the UK at the moment with what's going on in the medical sector. Join us every day for a daily news. We'll be back tomorrow, same time.